What up, bitches? It's the MisanthropikOne, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today, I want to talk about this album right here. A lot of y'all requested it, so I'm gonna do it. Big K.R.I.T's Def Jam debut album called Live from the Underground. Those of you who don't know who Big K.R.I.T is, he's an MC from, I believe, Mississippi. He's a southern MC, and he's put out a few mixtapes, one of which that caught a lot of people's attention, including my own, called The Return of Forever. That is an ill mixtape, one of my favorites, and he just with that mixtape he set the bar for southern rappers a little bit higher, because he was coming out with shit that was really lyrical for southern motherfuckers, because y'all that are subscribed to me know that I'm very critical of that shit, you know, when it comes to southern MCs and shit like that. But he's one that caught the eyes of many with that Return of Forever shit, and I fucking love that shit. But I'm gonna move forward to this album. Everybody was talking about it. They were like, yo, MisanthropikOne, you gotta fucking review it. And this I'm gonna get right into it real quick. Production on this album is all handled by Big K.R.I.T, and he's a decent producer. He got some dope beats. Definitely get that southern feel with some of the tracks on here. I prefer his mixtape shit, or sound, I should say, a little bit better than this shit, because there were some tracks where you can tell where he was trying to go for a little bit more of a commercial sound on there. So as far as production, I'll take Return of Forever before this album. Not saying that the production was whack, but I'm more prone to the Return of Forever sound. Features on the album, and there's a shitload of them. You got 8 Ball and MJG, 2 Chainz, Ludacris, Anthony Hamilton, Big Sant and Bun B, Devin the Dude, Melanie Fiona, BB King, and Miss Lenny. So you got a decent amount of features on here. You got 16 tracks on here. Some of the features, honestly, I could do without on this album. I was hoping to hear more of Big K.R.I.T do his thing on here, but there's a bunch of them on here, and it's too late. What the fuck can you do about it? But I would have taken some of these dudes off. Pros are, you get some dope lyrical tracks. You get a nice southern feel, like I said before. You definitely know this is a southern album. And you get some dope tracks like Live from the Underground, Praying Man featuring BB King. Forget what else is on here that I was really feeling. Let me get right into the cons, because to be honest, as a whole, I really wasn't feeling this album at all. Cons. Content-wise, it seemed like, again, like I said with the production, he was trying to go a little bit commercial with it. Like, it was so obvious that he was trying to do that. And you know, like with songs like I Got This, Money on the Floor, What You Mean, I mean, there was just a lot of that shit. Just a lot of that on here. Yeah, That's Me, Pull Up. there was just so much of that. When you listen to what he's came out with prior to this, it's sort of a disappointment, you know, like, yo, I was hoping for some deep ass shit. And listen, I know that, you know, even if you're that deep, yeah, you want to have fun and you want to talk about tits and ass, but there's a way you can do it without sounding so basic, you know what I mean? And he did that a lot on this album. Another con I got about this album is the fact that there's so many of these repetitive ass hooks and choruses on there, and it drives me crazy. It's the same formula over and over and over. And I'm trying to think of some of them. Like they got I got my sub, I got my sub, I got my sub. I forget the actual lyrics, but it's like, I got my sub, nigga, I got my sub. It's just like so much of that. And a lot of these songs have that same boring chanty chorus, you know? Like I could see maybe once or twice putting that on there, but you know, mix it up a little bit, you know what I mean? And that really annoyed me. And that really killed the album for me. And I was really disappointed with this, especially after coming off of Return of Forever. This shit really didn't do much for me. My rating of this shit, I would give it like a maybe like a 4 to 5, somewhere in there. Like I said, like it's not super horrible, but it's bad enough, like considering the hype and all that shit. So that's what I feel. Big K.R.I.T, live from the underground. Go cop the shit if you want. And that's it. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Hope y'all enjoyed the review, and that's it. Peace, bitches.